Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ambassador, thank you very much for your service, and I'm always happy to yield to my colleague from Maryland, especially on such an important topic, which I share his view. Ambassador, few industries have the most significant, high-paying, productive jobs than the biopharmaceutical sector. In my home state, that's nearly 195,000 jobs alone. So on the Trans Pacific Partnership, I'm trying to understand why the administration hasn't yet tabled in any negotiations a time frame for the regulatory protection of data for biologics, and specifically a proposal for 12 years of regulatory data protection for biologics consistent with U.S. law. This has strong bipartisan support in the Congress. And so does the administration recognize the importance of this innovative area for job creation and innovation? And if so, will you table in May's negotiating round in Dallas a proposal for 12 years of data protection for biologics?
Well, let me first of all state, Senator, that the administration absolutely understands the importance of this issue. And again, the President has spoken time and time again to the link between our investment in innovation and R&D, not only in pharmaceuticals and manufacturing, to the health of our economy. And that is why we seek across the board the strongest protection for intellectual property rights, the strongest inducements to bring these new products to markets. But as you know, and I'll be very candid, there is a strong divergence of thought between the administration and Congress in terms of whether that should be 12 years or 7 years. And because of that, we have been working diligently with both members of Congress and the administration to find a proper balance, and that is why we have not yet tabled a specific proposal on that. But we have made very plain to our TPP partners that we need to have a chapter that addresses this, not only for the protection of intellectual property right, but also, frankly, induces the companies to bring these important life-saving drugs, in many cases, to market sooner rather than later.
Well, if the administration's goal is to foster a greater job growth at home by the greater export of U.S. products abroad, why is it that we would not seek to pursue in the TPP that which is U.S. law today, which is a 12-year?
So I can only speak honestly that the administration and the President's budget request tabled a 7-year proposal. You know, there is a difference of thought on this, but out of respect for the strong views of many of you in Congress, that is precisely the reason we have not yet tabled a specific timeline within the TPP.
Okay. Do you have any sense of when we're going to get to that time frame?
We're going to have to get to it before we conclude work on the text.
Well, that's for sure.